Hello YouTubers, Radiation Test here, and today we're going to be conducting our routine monthly milk sample test. And in a previous video I done a milk sample and I used skim milk. Well, I've decided that when we do these monthly tests I'm going to start using whole milk, because whole milk has all the fats in it and radiation and radionuclides may be present in the fats. So to get a more accurate result, we're going to start using the whole milk. And as you guys see, I have 2 paper towels on a piece of wax paper set in front of the Geiger counter. And I've had it set in there for about 30 or 40 minutes just to rule out any possibility that those items could have contamination in them. And if you look on the computer software, currently displayed is 1,800 minutes of data, 30 hours, and you see a nice line all the way across that graph right there. That's our background radiation. And if you look over on the left side of the screen, you can see we're averaging about 15 counts a minute, and that's normally what we get here at the computer desk. Now, in previous videos, I conduct these tests by placing the sample in front of the Geiger counter and then turning the camera off and then coming back and doing an evaluation video. Well, I've had a couple of emails from people and they're saying that I may be manipulating the results by maybe moving the sample away while the camera's off. And I assure you guys, that's not going on here at Radiation Test. We are being completely honest with what we're doing. But to rule out any possibility that I'm doing that, I want to conduct on these monthly tests a long video for the milk and then a shorter evaluation video. And for those of you who want to see, you can watch the entire long video and watch what I'm doing right here at this desk. And as you see, this is an unopened bottle of milk. I bought it down at the local gas station. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the milk, pour it in the bowl, put it in front of the Geiger counter, and I'm going to run this video for a while and you guys can see the Geiger counter and the graph go. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get on my observer software here and I'm going to bump this background reading down to 3 hours. So there we go. Now the software is displaying 3 hours of data. And if this milk happens to be contaminated, you guys will very quickly see on this graph right here, on the right side of it, you'll see it jump up. There'll be a spike. So it's unfortunate that we have to do this, guys. The Fukushima triple meltdown over there, it's terrible, and personally I don't trust the government to keep us safe. You know, I really do believe, it's just my personal opinion, that the government will allow contaminated food products to be sold. Now maybe I'm wrong, but just to be sure, guys, I'm going to do all these tests myself and you can watch it right here on Radiation Test. So let's get with it. I'm going to have my fiance open this milk in front of us. Thank you, sweetheart. And now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to try and keep all this in the camera view. Pour the milk in the bowl. We're going to soak this paper towel. Might even put a little bit more milk in there, guys. Nice and saturated, that's what we want. And as one YouTuber pointed out, I am not left-handed, so it's a little awkward for me, but we'll get this sample in front of this Geiger counter real quick here. Okay, now there we go. Now, let's see if we can do this video without having the sample leave the field of view of the camera. And I apologize for the boring video, guys, but sit back and watch, and you can see for yourself what it does. And just to let you guys know, maybe I should have pointed this out earlier, it is currently, the time is it is 9:06 p.m. We had 15 counts at 9:09, 8 counts at 9:08, 15 counts at 9:07. At 9/11 we had 20 counts. At 9/10 we had 15 counts. At 9/13 we had 13 counts. At 9/12 we had 15 counts. At 9/16 we had 16 counts. At 9/15 we had 15 counts. At 9:17, we had 15 counts. At 9:18, we had 17 counts. If you guys notice on the graph, it does appear as though we're getting fewer low counts. Like you can see in the background, that there's sometimes we get 4 counts, sometimes we get 6 counts, sometimes 10. It appears as though we appear to be getting higher readings on the low end with this milk sample. Well, there's a 9 count. On the 9:19 we had 9 counts, so I guess sometimes you can eat your words, huh guys? At 9:21, we had 16 counts. At 9:20, we had 12 counts. At 9:22, we had 19 counts. At 9:24, we had 13 counts. At 9:23, we had 9 counts. At 9:25, we had 11 counts. At 9:26, we had 8 counts. It's obviously not the most exciting video, guys, but everyone's entitled to the truth, and this is one way that I see I can do this test, and people can be assured that I'm not somehow manipulating the results. So at 9:27, we had 16 counts. At 9:28, 15 counts. At 9:29, 10 counts. Okay, guys. Now I don't want to make a 2-hour video like this, but so far, the length of time I've been running this, I don't really see any radiation in this milk. Earlier in the video, it looked like we might be getting fewer counts on the low end, but if you look at the graph up there, you can see that it's pretty consistent. So what I'm going to do now is let this milk sample continue to run, and then we're going to have a part 2 of this November milk sample, and we'll make that video short and sweet. Thanks a lot for tuning into Radiation Test. Bye.